What's up, Mortgage Monday? I'm going to go get some water. There we go. We got some people on now. We got some people joining in on this kind of dreary Mortgage Monday. It's 7:30. Guys, I apologize. I am running so late. I've been on the phone all over the place today. What is up, Brian Brown? What's up, Ma? Teresa Dorchek, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, my beautiful wife, Katie, is on. Guys, tonight it's all about the Q&A, man. I want to answer some questions that people have, whether it's mortgage related, whether it's anything else related. I am here. I'm actually going to bring it back a little bit because my first ever live broadcast was in a very similar situation where I was doing work at the same time as being live on Facebook. My wife's texting me and she's like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you home?" And I said, "Hey, I'm just going live for the first time. This is a new thing and it's really cool." And hey, it actually worked out. So any questions, just throw them out there. Brian Chilla says, "Why are you so cute?" Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Hey, I try. So if anybody's got any questions regarding mortgages, regarding the market, regarding what I'm doing this weekend, I am here to answer it. I'm going to kind of keep Mortgage Monday today pretty chill. I got a bunch of feedback last week regarding the commercial segment that we did, so that was good. But I wanted to reel it in a little bit, and I wanted to focus just upon questions that people have. We had some great questions today from Vince Garman. I was able to answer those online, but I wanted to kind of bring it back a little bit to the basics, and I wanted to reel it back in a little bit, more towards maybe finding out a little bit more about me, why I do what I do. And, I think that'll maybe help a lot of people out there, especially if you're in the market looking. Perfect example, spoke to a potential client today. And they were speaking about, they had spoken to two different mortgage lenders. And the one mortgage lender had quoted an interest rate above 5%. And the other mortgage lender was at something in the fours. And their question was, how is this? Why is it so different? Why does one lender offer this and another lender offers that? And I think it really comes down to, number one, loan scenario, and the fact that all lenders are different, Some lenders may only be lending their money and may not have access to other programs. So that's maybe literally all they can do. We have a broker portal as well. So we're also mortgage brokers, which is great. On top of being a direct lender and servicing our own loans, I can shop your loan out. So that is definitely, something that is very cool. And it was just funny hearing somebody else, because they just didn't know about, why would one company be this? Why would one company be that? And their question was, it's still FHA. Why do I have two different rates? And, that's a very good point. That's a very cool question. So let's see. Brian Chillis goes, dinner soon. Miss y'all. Brian, we can do dinner whenever you want, sweetheart. You just give me a call and I'll be there. Brian Foraker goes, who's your favorite realtor? That is a great question. I'm not answering it on social media. How about, I work with a lot of fantastic real estate agents, just like people work with, and anybody else. It's in the same position. And granted, do I have my favorites that I enjoy working with? Absolutely. But I enjoy working with all my real estate partners, and everybody that I work with is somebody that I would trust with my own personal business. I don't work with people that I don't trust. I don't work with people that I don't like. So I think that's something to kind of think about because if I wouldn't do business with them personally, I would never want my clients to do business with them. Check out Pete Crespo. What's up, brother? We got Patrick Slinka on, my boy Nick. What's going on, Nick? Stan is joining me today. So, guys, any questions, throw them out there. I'm going to finish up some paperwork, but, hey, just don't mind me. I'm going to sit here all night. Barry Ziegler just joined on. What's going on, Barry? How are you, my friend? All right, I got to take care of this one loan real quick. And then we'll be back. Glad you like me. What's going on to Tim McMullen? Tim, how's it going, my friend? Homeowners insurance extraordinaire. Goosehead Insurance. Look at that. Tim, I got your business card right there, buddy. Little free advertising for Tim McMullen sitting on my desk. Check out Jeremy Morgan with Morgan Home Management. Also, another great company. If you guys are looking to purchase a home and looking to have some renovations done, or just looking for an awesome home that's already renovated, my boy Jeremy, my boy Jordan, these guys really hold it down. Absolutely fantastic. Check out my dude David Finale. What is up? My real estate coach. God, David, how's it going, my friend? Why haven't you moved to Delaware yet? I'm still waiting. Check out Josh McGonigal. What's up, bro? Current client there. Thanks for reaching out. Jeremy with the thumbs up. So what questions you guys have? You guys have any questions? How about you, Pete Crespo? Pete Crespo, do you have any questions out there? How about when you stopping by to say hi? That's probably a good question. Thanks for the plug. Got you, Tim. How's everybody's day going? Let's just talk about this week, man. Can anybody believe that it's August 20th already? I can't. I can't believe it. I feel like the summer's almost over. I've been so focused on getting everything up and running with GSF here in our Newcastle branch. We've got, my wife and I have 2 investment properties right now that we're looking to sell. One's in Newark, Delaware, single family home, about 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We're looking to sell that. And then we have an investment property as well in Wilmington that we're looking to get rid of. Because, people ask me why. And I said, I'm just looking to lower the stress a little bit, It takes a lot to be able to manage your own branch and, originate your own book of business and still stay on top of everything. So trying to focus more on, when I'm not at work 24/7 on, spending that time with family and spending that time with, people that I care about. So, I'm definitely trying to switch things up here in the later end of 2018. Still looking to get an investment. Shane, okay, so we have 2 investments for sale. One's my father's, one's mine. He's actually at the beach, but he will be back in the middle of the week. So, Shane, I'll shoot you a text right now, actually, and I'll let you know middle of the week. My bad, bro. I've been swamped all day today. Feel free to shoot me a text. Did anybody see my new app I just dropped today? Did anybody see that app? This app is sick. For those of you that didn't see, go back through my Facebook post on my wall like an hour or 2 ago, and you can actually download my app, and you can get pre-approved. You can fill out an application. I can actually send you a pre-approval, which then I can send to the real estate agent as well. It's got a lot of great mortgage calculators on there too. So that's definitely something big that I want to roll out there. And I was actually just speaking to my brother-in-law, Tommy. I don't think Tommy's on here. Tommy, where are you? And, we were talking about how important that was and, how he's getting ready to purchase a new home in the next 1 to 3 years maybe. And, how that had a lot of good information for him to be able to look into and say, hey, I know when I'm looking at this house, I can plug this in and I can know exactly, what my monthly payment's going to be. Can I make a link to your app, a channel, and SPD? Absolutely, Shane. You can blast that app anywhere you want, brother. I appreciate all the business. I appreciate helping all the clients. I am here to help. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ken Jester's on. What's up, Ken? I know Ken's working on some loans right now. Yes, sirree. Still in the office, 7:38 p.m. Monday night. Still grinding. Gotta love it. How would you rate your – thank you. A question. Oh, this is a good one. How would you rate your bartending skills at BBC on a scale from 1 to 10? I would rate them, Katie, on the same level of your flossing skills. Something like that. No, I do realize I came up with a great love for all the bartenders out there. Because I was behind the bar. If you guys weren't there Thursday at BBC Tavern and Grill in Greenville, I was behind the bar for 20 minutes. And I'll tell you what, it was more stressful than half the day's worth of work. People were asking me for shots, for mixed drinks, for beers. I'm looking for beers all over the place. I'm pushing coolers open, looking for this, looking for that. And it was very, very, very tough. So I realized that I'm not a bartender. And I realized that I probably shouldn't be a bartender. But, hey, I greatly appreciate everybody that came out last week. We raised, I think, a little over $3,100 going back to ALS. And that was that was our second team event, but that was our first really big charity event that the home team sponsored. And we had some phenomenal guest bartenders. Just going to name a few. All my guys here on the home team: me, Katie, Ken, Lou, Mark, Rob, Stephanie, Brian Campanelli. Special thanks to Paige Sell, Amanda Christopher, Andrea Harrington, Jackie Ogden, Sarah Novak, Erica Bader, Felicia Harbison, Elisa Morris, Jake Lipton. These guys came out. They brought their squad. They slanged some drinks behind the bar, and they did an absolute excellent job helping us raise money. Some of them even got into the dunk tank. Thank you, Cassidy Henry. She jumped into the dunk tank. I was in the dunk tank. Erica Bader jumped in for us. Lou Windward, the Hurricane, was in the dunk tank, and it was just absolutely a awesome time. And from me and from the rest of my team, we definitely appreciate all the support, all the love. We're going to be a team that's going to be here to stay. And I've been in the business now 7 years, and I absolutely love what I do. I love working with clients, helping them purchase homes. And, that's been a passion of mine, and that's just something that I love. So, we're going to have a lot of great events. I know Katie brought something across my desk today, looking at sponsoring. I don't even still have it anymore because I had to restart my computer. But I believe we're going to look into sponsoring a 5K for faithful friends, where you can bring out your dog and take them for a walk, and all the money generated there goes to help funding the shelter. I used to work at Faithful Friends years ago, and did a lot of time there helping out, and that's definitely something that's close to my heart. So be on the lookout for another event that we're going to be putting on. Probably, I believe she said it's at the end of September. So definitely looking forward to that. Check out my boy Carl Scaramuza. What is up, my friend? Credit Carl, Credit Cocky. I wish I had my Credit Cocky hat. But Carl, for those of you that don't know, Carl's got a phenomenal credit training program that he did online. And it's absolutely fantastic. And I actually learned a lot of things on that I didn't already know. Just about basic credit knowledge, credit uses, utilization, how much percent, the length of history for having a credit card open affects your score. And it was just absolutely awesome. So thank you, Carl, for that. David Finale just got the app. Greatly appreciate that, David. Thank you for doing that, my friend. Anybody that you need pre-approved, you can actually have them log into the app. I can start working with them. If they're already in my pipeline, great. I can work numbers up on the fly. And it just makes it a little bit more convenient. And it just gives those first-time home buyers, or any home buyer, you could even be looking to refinance, and you can just download my app and, plug in the loan amount and mess with the interest rate, and you can really see the difference there. And I think that's going to be an awesome tool to all of my home buyers, and that's definitely going to be something that helps out a lot. So I hope you guys definitely take that seriously and, take a peek into that app. So let me take a look real quick. All right, guys, I'm still here. Check out Lauren Bates, Dustin Barley, Greg Fornario. What's up, brother? Janet Maher. Janet, how are you, sweetheart? Dustin, once I stop procrastinating, I want to get credit cocky. Any discounts for me on mortgage if I do? Christopher Patille. That's actually a great question. So, Dustin, you bring up a great point. One of the things that I do with Credit Carl Credit Blueprint, any one of my clients that goes to Credit Carl for credit repair, when you come back, credit repair loaded, credit scores jacked up, we're ready to go, ready to get qualified. I actually offer a lender credit to help offset the money that you've already spent. So Dustin, I think that's a great point. And you trying to educate yourself with credit, that's definitely something I would do. So if you went through Carl and you got Credit Carl's program, Credit Cocky online, and you show me that you enrolled and you go through the course all the way, and when you come to buy your home, I would absolutely reimburse you for that. And I would give you that amount that you spent off of your closing costs. So Carl, write that down, buddy. Dustin is coming to you, and I'm going to credit him back that on the purchase of his new home for whatever he spends on Credit Cocky online, because it is a phenomenal program. And I've come across a lot of people that just want to help their score get higher. Hey, I'm in the 740s and I'm stuck. How do I get to that 800? Carl is your man. That's something that I'm working on. I've always wanted to dance in that 800 range, and I've never done it yet, knock on wood. So if I can get up to that very, very soon, I'll be very, very happy. So that is definitely something I can do, my friend Dustin, and anybody else out there that's looking for credit help. I would most likely I would absolutely cover that for you off of your closing costs with a lender credit. So I hope that helps. My bad. I was checking my Instagram. Anybody else got any questions? Got anything going on? What do we got? Carl said, bam. Let's see. Any questions? Check out Cameron Bentley. What's going on, brother? How are you? Lori Cole, how are you, Lori? Let me send one email, guys. Nice. Congratulations. Mortgage app was installed. David Finale, my man. I love it. Thank you for downloading that, David. All right, guys, I'm back. Mark Hansen's on. Carl says, do you have any bank statement programs? Carl, yes, we do. We do have bank statement programs. So if you are a self-employed borrower, or anything really, doesn't have to be self-employed, but if you earn the majority of your money to where you're having many large deposits into your account, or if you just have a lot of assets, either one, we can definitely use that and actually qualify you off of income through one of our bank statement programs. So we have, I believe, about 2 or 3 different investors now that we work with that offer that program. So that is definitely something we can do. That's definitely something in our wheelhouse that we have available. So, it doesn't always have to be about, hey, I'm a W-2 employee, or, I am a commissioned worker, or I'm self-employed. You can also look for assets as income. That is definitely something that's huge. Hey, I have $200,000 in the bank and I'm looking to buy a house, but I don't want to use that money to buy a house, because why would you? Everybody knows, mortgage interest, number one, is tax deductible, and it's the cheapest money you're going to find on the market. Where else can you go and have me lend you $200K with a 4% interest rate? Something in the 4% interest rate field. Definitely the rates have been going up. I got a barber who was 1 year and 10 months in the biz, 780 FICO. Carl, right then and there, he's got 22 months history, as a barber. So you would be able to most people should be able to calculate that as self-employed anyway. You would just take his income that he's made over the last 22 months and just divide it by 24 anyway to be able to get that work. So, Carl, I can definitely help you out with that guy. Barber's fantastic. Kenny goes, any cash flow for those that own rental properties? We can lend 80%. Oh, also cash flow. My bad. Thanks, brother. Also cash flow for those that have rental properties. We can lend 80% LTV as long as the PITI is 90% or less of the appraised monthly rent. There you go. Another phenomenal program that we have here. Very good, Kenny. Thank you, sir. Check out Paige Elizabeth. How's Paige doing? What's up, Paige? So, Carl, he owns his own shop. Totally cool, bro. We can work with that. We can work with that because he's technically considered self-employed, and he's right there anyway. So for those of you guys that may be self-employed out there, normally that, most lenders are going to look at the last 2 years history of you being self-employed to be able to count that as income. But in a situation like that, he's got 1 year, 10 months in the biz. That's definitely something that we can work with. Normally if it's over 16 to 18 months, might be able to get a little bit of leeway with the underwriting team and be able to get that to work. So, that is definitely something that we would definitely want to take a look at. So very cool, Carl. Thank you, brother. I got like 7 emails open. What is happening? Priscilla Borges is on. What's up, girl? What's up, Priscilla? So for those of you just tuning in, we got Mortgage Monday Q&A. That's right. August 20th, episode 55. Let's kind of reel that in. So a year and 3 episodes ago, I was messing around in my office off Churchman's Road, just going live. And back then, I didn't have a camera. I had this thing right here. Literally this exact phone, since my other one broke on Saturday. Don't ask, long story. So this little iPhone 6, 4, 5, I don't know what it is. That little iPhone was shooting all of Mortgage Monday. Now we got microphones. Look at that. Somebody actually told me that was fake. That is not fake. Testing. I love it. They were like, isn't that just a prop? What's this week's interest rates for high credit horror? So we want to go into this week's interest rates. Actually, let's take a look and see what the bond's doing. Let's take a look. All right. So we have this really cool app here at GSF called MBS Highway. For anybody that follows the market, of course, everything that I mess with goes off of the 10-year bond. Oh, we're at 282. So we opened today at about 2.87, and then it looks like the bond closed at 282. So the 10-year is actually down today, which is awesome. Let's see what the rates did. Yeah, mortgage bonds are 13 bips and 1.95. So the rates, Tim, are, I should say, the rates over the last 10 months, not even 10 months, I would say it's been probably about closer to a year now, have really been up and down and all over the place and extremely volatile. Depending on credit, you could see a rate anywhere from 4.5 all the way up to 5.25, and then, of course, that's going to change the APR as well. But the rates these days have definitely been different than any other market / economy that I've seen, that I've been in, that I've been lending in. And it's definitely crazy because the rates right now, give or take, are at the highest point that they've been since 2014. And, back then when the rates shot up like that, it kind of came back down and then would go up. But now they've just been aggressively staying up and up. And we're now at the point where, the 5 percentile range is actually a thing that, we're seeing daily, that there are some interest rates out there on some different programs that are in the 5 percentile range. And that's just absolutely scary. because that's something that, us as consumers were not used to. And, that's why when I work with a new client starting out, I'm like, hey, just give me the heads up. This rate that I'm quoting right now is based off of today's rates, and that is subject to change. Sometimes these rates change, multiple times a day, which is crazy because you could speak with somebody tomorrow and say, hey, we're working on a 4.75, and then you could come back today and it's at 4.8, or maybe it dropped to 4.6. So you definitely want to consult with your lender when you're getting ready to lock in an interest rate. You want to be sure that, hey, I'm comfortable where everything's at right now, and that way you know what you're getting locked into. And be sure to ask your lender, hey, is my interest rate locked? Because a lot of times things happen like that, and then the lenders try to play the catch-up game and say, all right, well, the market's going to come back down, and I'll lock it when it does. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but that's definitely a way to burn a bridge, and, we definitely don't do that. All right. Emily goes, hi, Chris, non-mortgage related, but I miss you and your beautiful wife. Hi, Emily. My name is Chris, Mortgage Monday host, and yeah, we should definitely hang out soon. So, of course, of this for me when I get a house. Oh, absolutely. Sweetheart, when you get a house, I'm going to roll out the red carpet for you. We're going to be popping champagne right at closing. We're going to have a huge party day of closing in your house. You won't even know about it. So I am definitely there to help you out, sweetheart. Thank you for all the love and support, and I am extremely proud of you as well for everything that you've accomplished. And any of you young ladies out there looking to buy some fashion items, Wilson Boulevard is where it's at. Can I do like a little Wilson Boulevard drop here? I mean, my wife comes out the house sometimes, and I'm like, damn, girl, what is that? And she's like, I just got my Wilson Boulevard on. So this shirt is actually not Wilson Boulevard. But any ladies out there looking for a little boutique shopping, my girl Emily Nowak has you covered. Should I just buy a house now so we can have a party? Absolutely. I think everybody should just buy a house now so we can throw a party. Tim says, is there a better day of the week for interest rates? Tim, that's kind of it's a little speculative, but me personally, I don't like Mondays. Mondays are normally all over the place. You have, whatever crazy political things happened over the weekend that could have an effect on the market Monday. I used to like Fridays just because whatever happened through the week, it's all going to get done on Friday anyway. So I like locking on Fridays, sometimes Thursdays, but I really don't say there is a better day to lock or there is a better day for the rates. The rates are driven off of the economy and what's happening daily. So I would say there really isn't a good day. I used to be superstitious and say Friday was my day, but definitely something that we can look into. Emily goes, I'm coming out with a men's line someday, Wilson Boulevard. That's sick. I'll be your spokesperson for that. I will rock all the Wilson bro clothing lines, whether it's shoes, whether it's like, nice shoes or these blue polka dotted socks that I got rocking. I mean, whatever it is, I'll be definitely happy to put that out there. So this Mortgage Monday has definitely gone a little longer than most do, and I am getting the text message that dinner is ready. So thank you to everybody that came out tonight. I had fun just kind of answering some questions, just kind of messing around a little bit. I try to keep it light. Same thing on the business side as well. I know a lot of people, when it comes to buying a house, when it comes to talking about finances and credit, it is something that is very personable and can be a very difficult conversation. So that's why you want to work with somebody that you like and trust. I want to work with people that I like and trust. That's why my realtor partners, my financial advisors, my homeowners insurance agents, my title companies, my real estate attorneys, they're all people that I like and trust for that reason. So when you work with me, you work with the best. Not just on the mortgage side, but all my partners that I'm associated with. So I hope everybody has a kick-ass Monday. Hey, we got a couple of weeks of summer left. Let's try to get it. Enjoy yourselves. Let's get nice and tan. And you guys just have yourself a great day. Peace. I'm out.